amazing. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Who here is angry about the direction that this country is going in? Who's angry that services to the seniors in our community are being slashed? Who's angry? Let me hear you. Are you angry? Who's angry that workers' ability to collectively bargain is being taken away right now? Who's angry that even though any of us could become a person with a disability, at any moment, the services to support that community are being cut? Who's angry? Who's angry that immigrant families are constantly at threat for being deported? Who's angry about that? And now, who is angry that in 2011, women's work is still invisible and undervalued in this country? That's right, I'm angry too. So, are you ready to take action to change all that? I can't quite hear. Are you ready? All right. Are you ready to stand with seniors and say, we deserve to age with dignity? Are you ready to stand with seniors? Okay. Are you ready to stand with workers and say, we have the right to collectively bargain and have rights in the workplace? Are you ready to stand with people with disabilities to make sure that we all have what we need to live independently and free? Are you ready to stand with people with disabilities? Are you ready to stand with immigrants to make sure that they can safely and securely live here in this country? Are you ready to stand with immigrants? And are you ready to stand with all of the people who do paid and unpaid care work to make sure that their labor is valued? Are you ready to stand with care workers? Great, let me hear you. Are you ready to take action for change? So, this is what caring across generations is all about. Right now, I want to ask you to, if you want to, close your eyes, but start to imagine what it would be like if we were actually all standing together. Just start imagining what it would look like. What would it look like if in our communities we all trusted each other, if we truly listened to each other, and if we collaborated across sectors and communities with open hearts? Just think about it for a minute. How would our communities look? What creative ideas would come out about how we could meet all of our needs? If we were able to do this, truly sit with each other, how would our homes look? How would our families look? How would our neighborhoods look? That world is the world that Caring Across Generations is moving towards. But we are not there yet, right? We're not there yet. In this world, the individuals and institutions that are controlling resource allocation pit our communities against each other under the illusion of scarce resources. There are some positive examples when workers and seniors and people with disabilities have worked together well for change, but there is still a lot of learning and understanding that we need to build across our sectors. So, today we have a big vision and we're taking steps in the direction toward the world we want. We're about to hear from a variety of amazing leaders about local and statewide campaigns that put the values of caring across generations into action. Today, on August 20th, 2011, we are not yet all working together. All of us in this room, we're not yet all working together the way that we could be. So I invite you to listen to these leaders talk about these campaigns with new openness today, as if you're hearing them for the first time with new imagination for how all of us could be working together. So, with that, we are going to be hearing about the devastating closures of adult day health centers. We're going to be hearing about the fight for Medicaid, the fight for a domestic workers' Bill of Rights, fighting against the criminalization of immigrants in our communities, and then we'll end with a major victory recently around wage theft. So I hope that you can listen with new open ears and hearts, and this will be an opportunity for us to step forward towards a care council and a community that we want to live in. So with that, I'm going to invite James Chiancini from Planning for Elders to come up first and talk about adult day health centers.